Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dien Zulfa from class B1 2022. So in this video, I will explain about the explanation on the book English for Everyone. There is in the page 66, there is the explanation about the grammar of the passive sentence. The first is, what is the passive sentence? In a main sentence, there is the subject receiving the action and the object receive it and of the result or the result of it. By the passive sentence, the subject is receive the action. And the first explanation is about the present passive. What is the present passive? The present passive is tell us about ongoing moment on the moment that is a present moment. And there is the divide again into two parts. The first is the present simple passive and the second one is the present continuous passive. The present simple passive is passes away about the agent and put it onto action. And how to arrange that sentence is the first is subject. After that we put it to be. We can use are or am or is. And after that use the past participle or verb 3 and the last is used by. The by is referring about the agent of that sentence. For example, the book is studied by many people. The second one is the present continuous passive. The present continuous passive tell us about something ongoing moment and the present moment are ongoing at that moment. And how to arrange that sentence is subject and use to be. We can use are or am and or is, defining about the sentence that we use. And after that, use being. Use being, that is give us the difference from the present simple passive. Use being, and after that we use past participle or verb 3 and use the rest of the sentence. For example, the new houses are built in the area, and the build is tell us about what going happen in the subject. The second one we will discussing about the past and the passive. The past and the passive tell us about what was happened in the past, but there is a focusing on the rather than the cause. And there is the divide again into four parts. The first part is the past simple passive, and the second one is the past continuous passive, and the present perfect passive, and the past perfect passive. The first one is the past present passive. The past simple passive. The past simple passive tell us about the completed problem at the past, and how to arrange that sentence is subject and we use to be. To be, there is use for the past is was or were, and after that we use past participle or verb 3 and the last we use the rest of sentence. For example, we can use the building were destroyed by a fire. The buildings was destroyed in a fire. And the second one is about the past continuous passive. The past continuous passive tell us about something going happen in the past, and there is can also be used in a passive sentence. And how to arrange that sentence is subject. After that we can use to be, was or were, and use being. Use being. After that we can use rest of sentence. For example, he was being wanted. He was being wanted by secret again. And the third is the present perfect passive. The present perfect passive tell us about something was happening in the past, but that giving an effect from the present moment. And how to form that sentence is subject, use to be, and use had or has depending on the sentence, and after that use past participle or verb 3. For example, the cat have been fed. And the last one is the past perfect passive. The past perfect passive is tell us about something going happen in the past in another moment in the past. And how to form that sentence is subject, and after that we use to have been and past participle or verb 3. For example, the party have been cancelled. And the explanation is about the passive in the future. The passive in the future tell us about something will be happening in the future, and there is same like the past, focusing on the effect rather than the cause. And there is divided again into two parts. The first is the future simple passive, and the second one the future perfect passive. The future simple passive is formed use will be rather than the going to, because there is tell us about something will be happening in the future. And how to arrange that sentence is subject and use will be, and after that verb 3. For example, we can use the thief will be caught very soon. And the second is the future perfect passive. The future perfect passive tell us about something will be happening in another time in the future. So there is will be happening, but in another time in the future. And how to arrange that sentence is subject used to be, and after that use will have been and rest of sentence. For example, the car will have been fixed. Okay, so the conclusion about the explanation about the passive sentence. The passive sentence is received in many sentences. The subject is receive the action, and the subject is receive the action. So the subject receive the action, and the object is tell us about what happenings about this subject. So there's the explanation for me. Thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.